March 1 to 10 times 24 Shorty scope. Servus, thanks for dropping in. Today I brought something really special for you, and today I want to welcome all the first-time visitors to my channel because I think there will be quite a few that normally don't follow it. Normally I'm all about airguns and accessories, and what I'm showing you today is indeed for airguns, but it is also a scope for tactical shooting and hunting. Today I'm reviewing the March 1 to 10 times 24 Shorty scope. The March scope is built by Deon Optical Designs in Japan. Deon Optical has been developing and manufacturing optical equipment for 50 years now. They founded March 15 years ago. It's their 15-year anniversary right now, and they have been producing scopes since then. The Shorty 1 to 10 times 24 is available for a half year, maybe a year now, and it has some extraordinary features that I want to talk about now. March scopes often consist of more than 150 pieces that are put together by hand. Everything is made in Japan. The company is in Japan and every single piece of it is manufactured right there. Synthetics are only used if there is no alternative, like the isolator of the illumination that can't be produced from glass or metal. The performance demands on March scopes are very high. They have to handle recoil of up to 1000 G. They are weatherproof, waterproof up to 4 meters, and they are filled with argon for the inner stability. Before a scope leaves the factory, it is checked for over 20 different criteria by engineers. The March 1 to 10 times 24 Shorty is only 21.4 centimeters long and weighs 505 grams. It uses a 30 millimeter tube. The mount is a special mount from March that fits the scope perfectly. It has a 33 millimeter diameter in the front, where it sits on the scope, and 30 millimeter diameter at the tube. The flip caps and zoom ring are of course included in the box. The most special part of the scope is its reticle. There is a FFP and SFP reticle in this ultra compact scope. This means you get a first focal plane reticle and a second focal plane reticle in one package. What does this mean? Or better, what is the advantage? The arms of the reticle and the glowing dot are sitting on the second focal plane, which means they are the same size and fully usable from 1 time to 10 times zoom. The scale itself is on the first focal plane and resizes from 1 time up to 10 times zoom. This means the more you zoom in, the bigger the scale gets. The best thing is that even with 10 times zoom, the glowing dot still stays as small as it is with 1 time zoom. The Shorty is one of the few glasses worldwide that have a true 1 time zoom. Hunting glasses often state they have a 1 time zoom, but mostly it is a 1.1 or 1.2. Now, what is the advantage of a true 1 time zoom? I try to explain it in my own words. When I hold my gun while hunting or tactical shooting, I keep both eyes open and watch my whole surroundings. At the same time, I look through the glass and see just a small black ring. What I see inside the ring has the same size or zoom factor as everything outside the ring. This means that when the target shows up in my sight, there is no optical alteration, like it's set to the back or the front. Effectively, I just see the glowing center dot in my natural surroundings, and I can fully focus on my target and pull the trigger at the right time. I thought about how to show you the optical quality of this glass, because I have never looked through a scope that's as clear as this. It's just mind-blowing. I have an adapter to film through the lens, but it's made for action shooting or just showing the target and the result. It's just that every camera video would be of lower quality than looking through the scope yourself. It's definitely the best lens quality I've ever seen. I'm still completely flashed how good a lens can be. I've used a ton of scopes over the time and I looked through many match glasses, but this is on another level. You basically have no difference to what you see with your bare eye. I can't describe it any better. Now for the intended use. For my guest visitors, hunting, action shooting, semi-automatics, moving targets, something in that direction. This scope was, together with another one, in the final round to be used by the German army. I think it speaks for its extraordinary quality when even a national army is considering it. Now, what do I use it for? Initially, I bought it because I thought, well, I want one scope that I will keep forever, and that is simply best quality. I was planning to use it on my semi-automatic Lashy because of its compact build and its ultra-fine red dot and the possibility to shoot moving targets with the one-time zoom and distant targets with up to 10 times zoom. For me, it is a one for all purposes in a crazy high quality. But now I have a problem. As you can see, this is no AirGhandi Lashy. I found out that this scope is also perfectly made for my hunter field target gun, the Anschütz 9015. Since the lenses are so good and the red dot is so fine, it barely overlays the target. So from dark woods to bright fields, this scope is the perfect partner for every hunter field target shooter. Okay, it is quite expensive, but that's how it always is. Quality costs money. Here you get something handcrafted in Japan, all parts produced there, and you can see I'm not often that emotional when I show something, but it's really fantastic. I would like to let you all have a look through it, but sadly, it doesn't work that way. At airghandi.de you can fill in a form which is then mailed to me. If you are interested in a March scope, it doesn't have to be the Shorty, it could be a field target glass, a hunting glass, or something for your G36 or something, it doesn't matter. If you need some consultation or if you want to buy something right away, just fill in the form and I'll take care that my contact at March will call you back if you want, or he will mail you and you get the perfect consultation and can buy firsthand from March. Well, you can see I'm absolutely excited about the scope and I never regretted buying it for a second. I'm looking forward to my first competition with this glass. Not sure if I'll put it on my semi-automatic afterwards. I should have 2 of them. That would be a bit too much. That's it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Maybe the one or the other new visitor can leave a subscription. Give airgun shooting a try. It's super cool. You can do it at home and you don't have to go to the range all the time while still having a ton of fun. Have a nice week, everybody. I hope you'll tune in again next week. Thanks for watching. Ciao, servus, says AirGhandi.